As soon as the doctor got into the taxi, his palm began to change strangely. It not only grew sharp gray nails, but green scales also appeared on his body. Soon it completely evolved into a giant lizard, and it started attacking the people on the bridge. Fortunately, Spider-Man arrived in time to prevent more serious consequences. The doctor knew he was no match for Spider-Man, so he quickly hid in the sewer. But what exactly was going on? It turned out that the doctor was once a military doctor. After retiring, he became a professor of biology. Having lost his right arm on the battlefield, he always wanted to use the regenerative ability of lizards to restore his arm. Peter, who is Spider-Man, was a university student. Not long ago, he was invited to visit the doctor's laboratory and was bitten on the neck by a spider cultivated in the lab. Initially, Peter didn't pay attention. But on the way back in the subway, a magical power suddenly awakened in his body. The surrounding passengers were all stunned, but Peter had no idea what happened and was just as confused. When he got back, he pulled a silk thread from the bite mark, which made him instantly realize that all this was related to that spider. The next morning, he actually shattered the alarm clock with a single punch. Even the faucet and door handle looked like tofu in his eyes. He wanted to check online for the consequences of spider bite, but was horrified to find that the keys stuck to his hand. So he could only go to the doctor for an explanation, but the doctor did not know what was going on and could not provide effective advice. It was that same night that Peter's uncle was robbed by a thug and was shot in the abdomen. By the time Peter arrived, his uncle had already stopped breathing. This instantly plunged him into grief. Since then, he wandered the streets and alleys every night, specifically teaching a lesson to those thugs who committed evil and trying to find the murderer of his uncle. During this process, he discovered that he had awakened the ability to walk on walls. He could climb vertical walls however he wanted. He then used his knowledge to develop a web shooter, the toughness of which could even pull a plane weighing thousands of tons. To test the stability of the launcher, he immediately went to the top of a building, then inverted his body, and then jumped down without hesitation. Just before reaching the ground, he quickly shot out a web and successfully returned to the ground. This feeling of flying completely fascinated him. To keep his identity secret, he also specially customized the suit. Thus, the first generation of Spider-Man officially debuted. But after Peter fought the giant lizard, he became suspicious of the doctor, because the doctor had mentioned wanting to use the lizard's tail regeneration ability to restore his arm. So he followed the clues and infiltrated the sewer. And sure enough, he discovered the doctor's secret base there.